and welcome to Spectrum News at 2. My name is Saviour Robert, coming to you live from Uyo, the capital city of Akwa Ibom. Let's take a look at the headlines. INEC announces collation of presidential and National Assembly election results in Lagos and with the reports that President Muhammadu Buhari has called for vigilance and winds and rising temperatures increase risks of fires in popular Maiduguri Monday market. Buhari, who expressed grief over destruction caused by the fire, said the nation's prayers. He commended the immediate response of Governor Babagana Zulum's government to the incident, as he directed effective coordination and collaboration between federal and state agencies to bring President Muhammadu Buhari, led by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Mohammed Bello, has delivered $1 million support the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Turkey's capital, Ankara. The envoy's visit follows the trial of former Chelsea and Ghanaian footballer Christian Atsu. 18 years after it was established. And while the Pension Fund Operators Association of Nigeria, in a statement, PENAP wishes to notify the public that the passage of the bill sets a dangerous precedent for retirement security and stability. In another development, the overall forestry development and sustainable environment in the country. Performing the ceremony in Abuja, a legal and institutional framework. According to him, the fund was established to address the government budgetary provisions. On electoral matters, the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC has announced Progressives Congress Bola Tinubu won in southwestern Ondo, Oyo, Kwara and Ekiti. Meanwhile, the presidential candidate of the people. Meanwhile, INEC has said that it was fully aware of Information and Voter Education Committee Festus Okoye. Okoye noted that the portal was only experiencing and urged people to desist from statements and actions that can heat up the polity. Angele, Njaba and Isu Federal Constituency of Imo State. The suspension followed the disappearance of the results, said that all matters relating to the election has been transferred to the INEC headquarters in Owerri. The state cabinet emissions on the correct course by 2030 may lock global warming above 2 degrees. Action hinges on public understanding of policy. Noted that the concern about climate actions alone does not translate into contain global warming to 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius, adding that public support for climate action authority NCAA has commended Dana Air for grounding its airplanes for proper maintenance checks. Are done with the maintenance check. Recall that the airline had informed its customers in a statement via its official Instagram handle. In Africa, the United Nations Human Rights Council has begun a mammoth 5-week session in Russia's actions in Ukraine. The agenda also covers alleged war crimes in Ethiopia. Still in Africa, Africa's largest film festival will kick off on Saturday amid attending. A filmmaker, Alex Mosa, revealed that 100 movies from 35 African countries and the diaspora are shortlisted to compete. On the foreign scene, Buckingham Palace says King Charles will be meeting with the President of the European Climate Change, Mitigation and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Seas of southern Italy. Italian officials said that the vessel broke apart while trying to still be missing.
transformation that Africa has undergone in recent decades. Africa is shaping its own destiny and should be referred to as the African opportunity. Join Uyai Anyekan every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4:30 p.m. Spotlight Africa.
For the production and manufacturing sector crashed by 48.42% in 2022, $1 million in January 2022 to $52.8 million in November 2022. To the CBN's sectoral analysis of deposit money banks, operators in the nation's manufacturing sector saw their combined debts to Nigerian banks rise from 4.9 trillion. Still in business, the Nigerian Economic Group Summit (NESG) says Nigeria. Erumebo disclosed this in a paper published by Foresight Africa. Erumebo stated that the last shift of economic activity towards agriculture and a slowdown of the manufacturing. 90% of workers are employed in sectors with low levels of productivity. Agriculture and non-for-one replacement policy to address the effect of the ongoing brain drain in the health sector. He stated that another is employed to replace them due to the numbers of medical practitioners leaving the country. Recall that replaced immediately. So in health, the provost and medical depression in children can lead to organ damage. Ebola, in an interview, urged parents with children suffering from complete loss as some of the signs of depression in children, adding that child abuse, family history of mental disorder. And now in sports, United's first silverware since 2017 when they won the League Cup and the Europa League since he arrived from Ajax last year. United finished a dismal 6th in the Premier League last season, but Ten Hag has swiftly masterminded their offers for the club might reconsider selling up after viewing what could be the start of a golden era. Madrid's derby draw with Atletico to extend their advantage. El Bilal Torres' fine first on the Catalans. Meanwhile, Xavi Hernandez's side still have a 7-point lead over champions Madrid. On entertainment news now, Hollywood movie Everything Everywhere All at Once has cemented its status. Adventure won Best Film Cast at the ceremony, while several of its stars were individually recognized. Michelle winner of Best Supporting Actor, while there was a shock win for his co-star Jamie Lee Curtis. Wager presentations, tasks and fake nominations. The Big Brother Titans housemates spent all day up. The South African co-host finally revealed it was a non-eviction week, meaning everyone was safe and no one had to go home. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of which you can find on our website, spectrumtv.ng.